The habits that changed my life weren't dramatic. They weren't aesthetic, and they definitely weren't the kind that required motivation. They were small enough that I could do them even on lazy days, and that's exactly why they worked. I didn't change my life by becoming disciplined overnight. I changed it by lowering the bar and making consistency unavoidable. Here's something I learned the hard way. If a habit needs motivation, it won't survive real life. Motivation disappears when you're tired, when you're overwhelmed, when the day didn't go as planned. That's why so many people burn out. They go all in, miss one day, and then quit completely. I used to think I lacked discipline, but really my systems were just unrealistic. So I stopped asking what's the best habit and started asking what's the smallest version of this that I'll still do on a bad day. The first habit is ginger cubes. I prepare them once, only when I have energy. I peel the ginger, cut them, blend them with some water, and freeze them into cubes. That's it. On normal days or lazy days, I don't need motivation. I just take a cube and add it to hot water. This habit taught me something important. I don't rely on motivation anymore. I rely on preparation. When something is already prepared, doing it feels almost automatic. The second habit is reading one page before bed. Not a chapter, not 10 pages, not even two. One page. One page is too small to fail. On tired nights, I read one page and stop. On good nights, one page turns into more. But the goal is never more. The goal is showing up. Over time, this changed how I saw myself. I wasn't trying to read more. I became someone who reads even on lazy days. The third habit isn't about doing more, it's about removing one less scroll, one less app, one less late night. Glow ups aren't always about adding habits, sometimes they're about creating spaces. I stopped asking, what should I add to my routine, and started asking, what's quietly draining me? Removing one small thing often gave me more peace than adding five new habits. The last habit ties everything together. I stopped relying on willpower and started designing my environment. The ginger cubes were already in the freezer. The book is already on my nightstand. Water is already next to my bed. When the environment is right, the habit doesn't feel like effort. Discipline became quieter, softer, more sustainable. If you're lazy, tired, or overwhelmed, don't try to change your whole life. Pick one habit that's so small it almost feels silly and start there. Not because it's impressive, but because it's doable. That's how things actually change quietly, slowly, and for good. I'm really glad that you're here. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one.